So thank you for the chair of the conference, organizers, and all the people, team members, those who are imparting knowledge and learning, sharing on this theme. Since 2 days yesterday, I hope you had a great discussion about this. And thanks to International Foundation for Sciences and Development who has chosen the topic for this. And I like this topic, so that's why I've designed the similar theme so that it can be equally designed for the engineering, science and technology people, academicians, researchers, and all. So, guys, this is the one of the interesting topic. I hope you may like it for the next half an hour discussion, because half an hour has been provided to the speakers to share our experience on the topic of this. So it's all about the opportunities. On all means, I'm going to share, some of the integration part of the IoT, machine learning, and data sciences, where the opportunities, how people can collaborate, how people can go for various projects, collaboration, research, so let's understand about the relationship first between these. So as this is a buzzword these days, we all faculties, scholars, academicians, researchers, organizations, all people with the smartphone, smart gadgets, we all are integrated through this mechanism. So this is the relationship between the three important keywords. That one is the IoT, Internet of Things, big data, and cloud computing. Cloud computing is also attached to the data sciences, and also that we understand that everywhere. So we can see we are all are surrounded with the Wi-Fi, with Bluetooth, every area which you can speak and think about. What is the future? I think this is the future, and we are visioning this in during this lockdown. It is very unfortunate that we are in lockdown and we are part of the virtual event than the physical touch. It is missing, but we all are trying hard to well connected with these relationships. So here is the role of IoT, big data, cloud computing, data science, and data analytics. So guys, these are the recent updates where how the companies are working around the world using AI. So AI includes every aspect of the data science, cloud computing, IoT, similar. So these are the some important areas, factors in there of information technology, marketing, finance and accounting, customer service, and many more. So on the left side, you will see niche areas, or you can say allied areas, which are contributing in the world development, followed by these companies. So detecting and deterring security intrusions, resolving user technology problems. Again, day to day, we all are facing the day-to-day problem now and then, and we need one expert system which can resolve these things. So we are more technology dependent. I teach technology management subject as well, and do research also. So from that point of view, there is always a start boom of the technology, then decline, then again the technology. So as we all are living in the industry 4.0, we are experiencing 4.0, industry 4.0, where the industries are more dependent on technology, and where these artificial intelligence, big data, data science are supporting these operations on day-to-day basis. Even you can say every fraction of hour, or you can say second, technology is upgrading, automation is there. We can visualize. I think we all can visualize. We are now part of the Zoom, virtually it is possible that nowhere, people are interacting and automating, the call, connection, social media engagement, improving media buying. So I think all these areas are there, and this is the future, guys. This is the opportunity for the people, those who can look at. So I urge in this conference, August conference, people should think, out of their research area as well. Because in true sense, if you work in collaborating in the other areas also, linking to your core area, main area of research, I think you can do, and there is a tremendous potential in these areas. So this is a recent update. And let's understand the impact of COVID-19 on these areas. If you see, so there is a chart of 4 or 5 year forecast, though 1920 have already passed, so 3 years. You can see now we are in the middle of the 2021. There you can see these graphs will help you to what is the impact of 19 on IoT selected connected marketing areas. So where you can see the transportation is more. So if you see in the 2021 transportation one, it is declining a bit of 5%. You can see 5%. So 40-30%. So you can take any area or any company who has marketed and testified. More or less, you will find the similar observations and these data chart, where you can see that 2019 it was just up to 30%, 20%, 10% and all, like asset production, transportation, building product and so forth. But now what is booming is the transportation, with the IoT selected, because now people want to well connected through this. Now most of the companies they took their operations online, thoroughly online, just like Toyota, who has taken the initiative of TPM, Toyota production system. So if you see from that angle, because they were more emphasized on, Japanese are more inclined, though every country is inclined for the quality, but they were the pioneer in the area of total quality management. So from that angle also, they were more focusing on transportation area. So I think you can see, but in 2022-23 there may be decline in these areas. So slowly the things, or the companies, they come back on their original track, or maybe partially on their original track, to process without the technology. So but 90 to 95% technology intervention is more these days, and that's why people more talking about the disruptive technologies these days. So these are the market trend, guys. If you see 2020 to 2025 5 years pattern, and but the revenues in total, as far as the market data forecast is concerned, it is increasing. So you can say that, and it is quite predicted. Well, it is quite predicted that there is a huge scope for the opportunities for research, for industrial academia research, for your individual research in these areas, for the science faculties, for the management faculty, for the engineering faculties, whatnot, because there is no one area to showcase. It is a market of integration. So industrial IoT market size is increasing. So 2021 we are here. So revenue is increasing, definitely. If revenue is increasing, the market trend is positive for the research opportunities in these areas to work, to invest time, to invest, research, discover some new methodologies which can play a lead role in the area of like sciences. I've already covered some areas, so I'm just touching this area. So there is a tremendous scope in the industrial IoT, industrial projects. So I urge all the faculties, those who are there, those who have taken, it is okay, that's great, I appreciate that. Those who are thinking about to have the industrial projects, I think do not waste time. You just write an email and contact them. You can invite them. At least you can partially contribute. If you are not ready for fully, you can partially contribute, and probably the things on the future is bright as far as the research engagement is concerned, is well proven. These are the areas, guys, in 2021 trend at present. You can see there is an area for rapid analytics. So it is a new area which is emerging, rapid IoT data for rapid analytics. So this is a new area is emerging. You can think for doing and research, digital twins from real-time data. Now, most of the companies, most of the people, researchers like us, we are more close to and always expect about the real-time data, which is not available. Though the data is available, it may be recorded and all, but real time data is quite difficult task, and it is not a easy cup of tea for many companies to do and have the real time. But yes, it is quite possible with like Wi-Fi technology, cloud computing, 5G networks. There is a tremendous scope of 5G, even in India, maybe in Egypt, maybe some other places, or people are still working for that. So there is a more use cases in the more industries, as I've already commented. So now the future of the industrial collaborative project, even after the lockdown, after this pandemic, once the market is open or it is opening, then there is a huge potential. You should be ready with your backpack, everything, fasten your belt, and you can be ready for these kind of opportunities as a research projects, as a research collaborated, or maybe in your PhDs, maybe for your master's dissertation, maybe for your postdocs, like this. Data processing at the edge also. So these are the guys areas and trends which I thought that I should share and motivate all of you to think for these areas alongside with your current area of your research. And the last one is the increased control and security and privacy. So security is a matter of concern for everyone, for the companies, for the individual. Data security, setup security, network security, and whatnot that you can see. So it's a combination, you can say it is a pentagon of 5G, Wi-Fi, AI, cloud, machine learning, and there the role, and there is a huge scope in these areas. So probably you can think for, these are the key trend areas in a particular sector. So let me, you can see, thank you Ahmed, Professor Ahmed, for having this interaction with us, and please be ready with some of the questions so that I can promptly reply without wasting much time after this session. So these are the guys, one of the interesting area where you can see smart houses, key trends in IoT. You can think for smart houses, though you may be living, or I wish that you will live in the smart houses, but again you revisit, revisit is a keyword. Please note, revisit is a very important keyword. It is a multi-dollar, loaded, word. Revisit. How many people revisit their research? How many people they go for and revisiting the different research what they are doing? Publication, it's okay that once the things are published, you are contributing your area. You may be known in your area of your scholarly activities, publishing in high impact factor journal. But I feel that research paper is not the ending of the research. It is something else. If you go and think and revisit, okay, which are the areas where the people are looking for the answers. Just like smart houses, consumers are looking to IoT and smart houses to help increase the convenience as well as reduce the cost of living. It reduce the cost of conserving the energy. Maybe in your refrigerator, maybe in your microwave devices, maybe your heating devices, maybe your water heater, maybe many professors, they do have their in their cabins, office cabins, water heater. So ever we have thought of it, can we control with this IoT? Can we have some smart sensor inbuilt in that particular beaker where we can control with the help of mobile and IoT? Suppose you are traveling in market, or you are reaching to your cabin, at least you can on something, so that has to be some customized solution. So this could be one of the example which I have just shared with you is the smart houses. Similar pattern you can think for smart cities, smart retail. IoT is playing a lead role in healthcare. I think there is no doubt. We all can appreciate the doctors, surgical, departments, and many, they collected, healthcare data will prevent, just like, Corona in India. I think most of you people are aware, COVA app is there. COVA app is there, COVID app is also there, right? GoWin is also another app is there to collect the data. So government is collecting the data. Government of India is collecting the data of the healthcare about the corona cases, how the people are treating them. So everything is well managed. So again, it is a perfect example of IoT in healthcare. Connected cars. So it is not a big dream now, and the vehicle is able to optimize its own operations, maintenance, as well as the comfort of passengers using on sensor the internet connectivity. So smart grids, smart grid, still I remember, in 2007 or 8, I got an opportunity from Siemens company to work for the smart grid center, right? That is a different story. I was more interested for teaching and research, so I'm serving and contributing my services. But smart grid came, and mini grid concept came way back in 2006 or 7, and many companies were there and investing in India for these projects. And now you can see it can be well connected with the IoT. Smart grid, if future smart grid promises to use the information about the behavior of electricity supply. The supply is not regulated, though we all are getting the regulated supplies in our domestic areas, but still people are more sure about the behavior of electricity supply in a more automated way. How we can improve the efficiency, how we can save the power, how the power can be distributed and in the areas of unregulated supply. So that is the area where we can. So I think these are the key trends in IoT which I thought to share with the reliability, economics of the electricity, one of the very interesting area to work upon, and you can think for like this. This is the role of machine learning. So let's understand machine learning. So I'm not, discussing anything difficult for you. I'm just inviting your attention to these areas where you can identify, where you can think that, okay, for next 2-3 years, where you want to be, in which area you want to contribute like this. So machine learning is a combination of majority of the 4 areas. So first is the energy, earth and biology, physical and all, in majority of the cases. In the big cases, other areas are, you can say it is interlinked and all, but these are the core areas of machine learning. And machine learning could play an important role in these areas as far as the data science, ML, even business intelligence. I think most of the people, they talk about the business intelligence also. So somewhere or the other, partially it is well connected, because these are the very big projects. Now it is in front of you, it is a slide, but these are the projects, big projects. Lot of integration is there, lot of wiring is there of the one area to the other area, and exchange of the data, exchange of the information like this. So security, the sensitive areas like ultra sensitive detection, the non-characteristic, cyber security, we all know, I think it is quite popular. Radiography, hyperspectral imaging, remote embedded detection, these are the areas where security, machine learning is playing an important role. But again, we are going for the approximation of these results. Theory and scientific knowledge is also another area where, people think for physical and computational techniques, computational areas, that you can see how people can go for, the contribution in research. Low power algorithms, catalysis. Another area is high energy physics, chemical generations, atomistic simulations in the area. In the area of energy, grid control and optimization. Just before I was mentioning about the efficiency, supply of the regulated power, and the optimization. Radiation sickness, that is also falls into the category of energy. Earth and biology, if you deals with, you are more concerned about the atmosphere, radiation, cancer imaging, metabolism. Another is satellite imaging, earth sensing. Though, ISRO in India, Indian Space Research Organization, is quite contributing in these areas as well. So where machine learning is playing a lead role. Even in our Gmail also, I think we all have the Gmail accounts. Google has developed the machine learning. So our emails are first read by the machines, not by the humans. I think this is a fact, and hope you have seen that there is a your Gmail has read the email first, then you guys. So there is a one little bit, replies is also attached to that, which will help you, which will assist you like this. So in a true sense, this is we are getting just because of the combination of this relationship of, data science, machine learning, IoT. And so ML disciplines, let's understand which are how it can be integrated in major areas of machine learning disciplines. So these are the founding discipline I can call. Computer science is one area, information theory is another area, and database is the third area. And where it is supported by statistics, probability and theory, and optimization. So there is a lot. I think we researchers are not apart from statistics. Even in research methodology, we use statistics. We have to give the quantification. We have to give the hypothesis testing. We have to do a lot of things based on statistics, because without statistics, the survival of our our results, our predictions are not accurate, or maybe not approximate as per our expectations. These are the other related areas, discipline, as far as the machine learning is concerned. Machine learning is more towards, if you see, by and large all are important towards on optimization. Now optimization algorithms are there, customized solutions are available, provided by most of the companies, where you can integrate these optimization techniques. You can go for the optimized software, which you can use as per your convenience, as per your plan, maybe in your smart houses, maybe on a smart office, maybe other areas, at certain areas like game theory, information theory, philosophy, psychology, neurophysiology, computational complexity theory, data mining. These are the other areas which can support this. So these arrows signifies the related discipline. So for these days big area is machine learning. I think people should be a part of this these core areas some way or the other. So let's talk about the artificial intelligence, that is AI. AI is also well connected with the machine learning. Perceiving and acting, that is PA, P and A. Many people call it as a PA. I do not know how much you are familiar. Operation research, it is quite familiar term. Operation research, we call it as OR. Problem solving is also based on the search and constraint satisfaction. So for problem solving, it can also be linked with this operation research area as well. Then the knowledge presentation and the automated reasoning is based on the fuzzy logic. So those days when the machine learning was not in advanced form, then the fuzzy logic controller we people are using. Now fuzzy logic is a part of artificial intelligence, and automation is there, a lot of automation. Even today, if you buy any refrigerator, any washing machine, or your microwave, I mean, these are the general utility devices where you will find artificial intelligence kit is there. It is inbuilt in the machine, which can control your power, which can give the efficient results in products. Data science is equal to the three main components is coding first, another is statistic, and the third one is the domain area of yours. So you should be well versed in the coding, then statistics and domain area. DS connections, data science connections. So let's understand that data science is also comprises of applied statistics. Kindly mute, I'm getting the disturbance in you. So organizers, kindly help me to away from the disturbance. Kindly mute. Dr. Hassan, please mute your mic. Thank you. So the connection is based on the three important areas is applied statistics, computer science, and domain expertise. So this, if you make the common areas like machine learning between the computer science and the applied statistics, if it is applied statistics and domain expertise, then the traditional research and the other areas between this computer science and domain researches is spurious conclusion. So these are the futuristic areas or the areas where you can play an important role as far as these areas are concerned. Again, the data science areas also linking with the programming and computer science, maths and statistics, and the subject matter knowledge. So whatever that subject knowledge matter you must be having the expertise, you can more contribute. So maths and statistics is with the quantitative research. If they are common in these areas, machine learning and AI comes into the combination. So these are some areas I think you can explore further for research. These are the DS support areas which you can see from the data sciences areas like automation, validity, and domain expertise. So these are the areas which you can see. You can take the example of danger zone is there, where intuition is needed. In this area, as far as the traditional softwares are concerned, when validation is needed, and when multivariate is needed in the area of traditional research. So these are the further extension of DS support areas linking to the automation, validity, and intuition. I request organizers to please mute Dr. Hassan J. Akbar, getting lot of noise with this. Am I audible, guys? Organizers, please mute the gentleman. Thank you. So these were the areas which I was mentioning: automation, validity, and intuition. So we need to look at from the intuition point of view, then the automation, then the validity. So if we want to go the validity, we have to go for these three areas: machine learning, data science, and traditional research. And it is further linked with the multivariate is needed. So in this way, you can easily identify your core area and you can collaborate, you can research for this. Like for hacking skills also in the automation, ethical hackers are there. People are working in these areas as well. This is a data science chart which can also more explain about the these mentioned areas which I was mentioning, this automation, validity, and the domain expertise as far as the intuition is concerned. So if you want to be more focused on the substantive expertise like marketing, you ask good questions. You ask good questions to yourself, to your team, to your respondents. Maybe you understand your customer, define the matrices, what subject matter they are looking for, translate or non-technical audiences like this. If you are more concerned about the hacking and coding, you can go for SQL, structured query language, data governance, data preparations, get the right data. So this is the most difficult task, guys. Your right data is a question. Many people are getting the data redundancy. Data is not appropriate as per their research, as per their findings. So get the right data. So that's why we are using the word right data. There must be a constraint also like privacy, legal, and also that covers like hacking and coding. As I was mentioning, ethical hackers are also there. You need to have the certification also to go for the hacking, and you can do research in the area of hacking, coding, machine learning, data science, and data engineers. The other one is the statistics, which we can go for the predictive analytics, scripting the languages, model fitting, experimental design, advanced mathematics like computational techniques, solving a business problem, solving analytical problem, organized problem using some statistical package. Statistical package could be like R software is there, SPSS is there, Stata is there, Lizrael is there, Adenco is there. Many softwares are there. I do provide some training on these statistical packages also. Being a researcher to this, so I work these areas and contributing this. So it's been said that data is a new oil. I think it is new, name you can say. Data is the new oil. For the refinement, we need data conditioning, calibration, like harmonization over the space and time, performance data, analyzing, ready data. The other one, data science, is surrounded with the combination of computational science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud, HPC, domain knowledge, maths, physical, statistics, physics. Predictions, as far as the combustion is concerned, prediction is more possible. Data-driven analytics, inference is turning data into knowledge. So we want to start from the refinement, reaching to the combination part, and then you can see that how the inferences are built and all. So these are the research areas, great opportunities across the engineering, across the science, across the mathematics, mathematical physics, and whatever the area you are associated. Analytical environment that have the capacity to combine the data from which you to performance. These are the guys, another area for data scientists. So we can see from this Venn diagram, here you can see all areas are associated with the data science. Communication, statistics, programming. Programming, you can see our core team, the good consultant, computational scientist, professor, head IT, the perfect data scientist, Drew Conway data scientist, the IT guy, whatever you can call. So this Venn diagram which help you to understand, classify your areas, your role, where scientists, engineers, professors, consultant, they are playing an important role. Data science is the another area which is working in the area of multidisciplinary. So we can say that data science is supporting the multidisciplinary sector. You can say. So this is a clockwise area where you can see data science is in middle, and data science is further supported in the area of machine learning, data mining, database and data processing, statistics, visualization and pattern recognition, neurocomputing as well, and the AI as well. So you can see, but all these things are required. So at a large, if you see as a chunk, it is a combination of all, no matter how much it is there, but the role is there. Like for engineers, if you ask me, visualization is more important. How much you visualize. So visualization, it cannot be just like a, you are looking in the area directly to your data, to your problem. But based on the facts and figure, based on the data, you can visualize what will happen in 2025. That is the area, and how much your results are approximate with the reality. We will see in 2025. So we have to look at in these areas: business strategy, domain knowledge, communication, presentation, inquisitiveness, problem solving, and business analysis. So here is a huge, tremendous opportunity, whatever the area. So there is no, qualification bar. You must be the expert in one area. contribute in the other area, I think you can be the expert in some way or the other areas of the research. This is most interesting, part for skill development. I think the world is crying for the skill development. There is no person who can handle these tasks. So there are positions also for the researchers like analytic dealers, IT skill leader, data science guru, data scientist, data science leader, and so many areas are there. So that you can see through this slide, if you want to or wish to take the screenshot, you can just have a look, because this will tell you each and every driving the success of data science solution through his skills, roles, and responsibilities. So though because of paucity of time, I'm not able to cover up these details. Otherwise, I can discuss all these things, but I have to make the justice with this, talk time given, because you have other technical sessions also. But just for the while, you can just understand decision making comes fall in the business skills. Transparent versus, you can see, black box. That is also there. Constraints, legal, ethics, market. So business domain is there. IT skills here, data logistics, high performance computing, project execution, watch political friction, build, buy, outsource, latency at execution, what. Data science, recalibration with the new data, choose the new data. You must be having the real data. Okay, so these are some areas which you can just have a look as far as this is concerned. Again, this chart is divided into 3 categories for a better understanding: analytical skill, technology skill, and business skill. So I think this is more easy than the previous one. Previous one was more complex, having the all attributes. So there you can see. So in a nutshell, if you see workflow integrator, data quality operator, data strategist, it is also one area which is also a great opportunity for you. If you want to be envisioning that, okay, you want to be not known as a data scientist, not data consultant, but data strategist. I think this is the area where you can work for this. So technology skill, particularly in the technology skill falls in that. So these are the great opportunities. I think in a true sense, it is well connected with the theme of your conference. I'm sure, I think chair can decide on this. So, but these are the very interesting area. These are the future areas where people are currently working, and people will work for another 20 years if everything goes well. Like data visualization, model development, and so on and so forth. These are the specific data roles and skill set for software engineers, because I thought that there must be participants from software industry, so they should be familiar about C, C++, Java, PHP, XML, jQuery, agile methodologies, web services, HTML, Linux, JavaScript, Microsoft SQL Server, MySQL. So these are the different, expertise, programming expertise are required in this area. Data engineers with the Hadoop, data warehousing, ETL, Hive, Unix, SQL, big data, Python, data analysis, business intelligence, and Oracle. So these are the related areas for the data engineer. But for the data scientists, people should deal with the various softwares, technology software, I should say, that is R, statistics, MATLAB, machine learning tools, labs, data mining, statistical modeling, programming, algorithm, SAS is there, research analytics there, as I've mentioned, like Edingo and many other, Lizrel, Minitab, and whatnot. Stata is there, SAS is there. So these are some areas, specific data roles for skill set as far as your research opportunities are concerned. These are some ways to organize data science in organization. Just I'm showing you how the data is decentralized, then it is centralized, then it is going for the hybrid. So 3 options are available. If someone asks you, you should have some understanding about the decentralization, centralization, and hybrid. So same way is also applied with the data science, machine learning. These are the areas where data science is playing a lead role. Organizations are there during COVID also. Many organizations, they have changed the policy to go as per their own convenience, because every company, they do have the convenience with the employees, with the data handling, with the budget, projects which are line projects, which are commission projects, and many things. It is not like that everywhere is the data, but data is the core part of your exercise of research. These are the guys opportunities. At last, I think I am already nearest to the conclusion. So data and analytical managers, There is a lead role is there, manages a team of analysis data scientists. Mindset, if you talk about, so that has to be a data wizard, data wizard, cheerleader, or you can say. So these people, they are generally hired these days by companies because now most of the, profession is going online. So Coursera, Motorola Solutions, Slack, maybe, some other, edX courses, they are hiring many people, many people like you and me. If we are expertise, we are skilled. Many people are working for the skills also of writing research paper. That is also one of the skill. You should work for the content, grammar, and many things, So it can also be linked, but these days softwares are there. You can take the example of Grammarly. Grammarly is all there, so you need to buy the, actual version for your research and all. Grammarly free version is not equipped for the, going to the one manuscript completely. So you understand, license version has advantages plus advantages. Pro version is the advantages like. So these are the opportunities. I think I'm done with this, with these section. Though I prepared a big presentation, I can show you for this network integration also, but because of paucity of time, not able to come up with this. So I can show you, cloud computing. These are the symbols. People should also familiar about the symbols also. So we'll take another minute to complete and wind up this. So just I'm showing you and creating impact so that you can think and your inner voice, motivates you first because it will control you for inspiring your research and all. And fantastically, you will do and complete some research projects in future as well. So these are the future of cloud computing. You can see IoT along with the cloud computing and all. These are some areas like this. Tackling big data challenges with cloud computation and innovation. Business also, role in the social sciences area also. Industries also, industry 4.0 for this. You can refer some, research projects, paper published, self-control and self-optimization. These are the big data technology challenges: data storage, transmission, management, processing, analyzing, visualization, integration, architecture, security, privacy challenges, and quality. So this is a lot. I think maybe in future we'll reconnect in some other forum. So with these words, guys, thank you very much, and thank you, and have a patient rest. Over to the organizer. If you have any question, I'm happy to answer. I hope you had a good journey with me.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Dr. Rudra. I have a small question about your opinion about how to implement artificial intelligence, big data, in the development of engineering education in general.
Yes, there is a lot of integration, a lot of opportunities are there, as I've already mentioned. So, but these days the difficulties that people are not well collaborating. So, collaborators is the answer as far as the the role play of different areas are concerned. Because it is quite important for the scientists, quite important for the data engineers, technologists, and scholars, maybe the professors, so that they can integrate and they come up with a greater solution. Because these days approximation is the main difficulty. Most of the algorithms are not properly customized. So because of the industry need, the customized solutions are required these days. I hope I have answered the question.
Yes, okay. Thank you very much.